What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with Patriot Outpost, and the people who preach the most, the people who virtue signal the hardest, the people who the left holds up as icons, as heroes, as their moral authority, they always seem to have something to hide, don't they? And that was definitely the case with disgraced former Governor Andrew Cuomo. And now we have a bombshell report coming out of New York today. Look at the headline from the New York Post. Andrew Cuomo to be charged over alleged groping of former aide, according to source. And yes, this source indeed says that next week sometime, it is expected that he will be arrested and charged for all of these things that he did that resulted in him resigning as governor of New York when he was forced out by his own party. And I'll be honest with you, I had to imagine something like this was coming once he actually resigned, because the way that he resigned, how quickly it happened, it indicated that he was effectively told, you need to step down or we will take you out. And something will come down the line for you, no doubt. But to make it easier, you need to step aside now. And that's exactly what he did. And he's been quiet ever since. But let's take a look at this headline. Disgraced ex-governor Andrew Cuomo is expected to be arrested next week and charged with a misdemeanor in the alleged groping of former aide, the Post has learned. The anticipated charge is a result of a probe by Albany County District Attorney David Soares, a source briefed the matter said Thursday. A spokesperson for the State Office of Court Administration confirmed that a misdemeanor complaint against Cuomo has been fired in an Albany court. And actually, from what I was looking at, it seems like this was not supposed to get out there. Like, they accidentally put it out there in the public and somebody got a hold of it. They weren't ready to go do this. It was a preliminary thing. But all signs point to next week, they will go ahead and formally file charges and actually arrest this man. As this is a sex crime, a redacted complaint will be available shortly, spokesperson Lucien Chaffin said. Cuomo has been charged with forcible touching, according to the independent New York-focused website, which cited information from an unidentified court clerk. If convicted, he would either have to register as an offender, and a judge would decide his likely risk of committing another crime. So, to be honest, with what they're putting up, I don't know how much time, if any, he might spend in jail. It looks like they're just going to do something to show that they've covered their bases, to be honest. But it could stem to more than that. With all the reports out there, with all these women that have come forward, it could accelerate. It could get worse for Andrew Cuomo. And you have a real possibility of this dude spending time in jail. If he were deemed to pose a moderate or high risk, his photograph, name, address, and other info would be posted online. They opened the investigation shortly after Letitia James detailed the alleged groping incident in a report that accused the then governor of harassing 11 women, including 9 current or former state workers. 6 days later, Brittany Camiso, an administrative assistant, went public in that tearful interview. Now, I think that this is a little bit of a game of politics. Obviously, he's a former governor. This is all about politics. But I do think that the way this is happening and what he's being charged with has a lot to do with that. When you look right here, Cuomo's looming arrest is believed to be the reason that James decided to tell a key union leader on Wednesday that she'll launch a campaign for governor shortly, the source briefed on the matter says. Letitia James is expected to announce her primary challenge of Governor Kathy Hochul ahead of Cuomo's arrest, the source briefed on the matter says. So what I think is that she realizes that a real feather in her cap as Attorney General would be to prosecute Governor Andrew Cuomo. That shows that she's serious, that she's not playing politics, that she stands up for him and all this stuff, right? That's what it would show. And it might give her an advantage when it comes to the gubernatorial race. So that's just what I see from the surface level. That may be one of the reasons that they actually decided to pursue this. And, to his credit, Cuomo has denied everything, but he did end up resigning without giving up too much pushback, to be honest with you. I think we all understand what likely happened here. The crime of forcible touching is a misdemeanor with a maximum sentence of 1 year in jail. In addition to Soares, 4 other New York district attorneys says they're investigating various allegations. So this might not be the only one. This might not be the only charge that Andrew Cuomo ends up facing. He might be in a world of hurt, and once people smell blood in the water, you are done. And Andrew Cuomo is absolutely done and embarrassed and disgraced and may be going to jail. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.